Hey ladies, this is Toy with Love Between Two Women, and today's discussion is one that many of us deal with, and that is self-love and self-confidence. How do we attain those two characteristics in our lives? Well, it's easy. It's easier than what you would think. For one, for me, through positive affirmations. The one thing that you must be able to learn to do is affirm that you love you. You have to be able to look yourself straight in the eyes in a mirror, which many of us have a challenge doing, but with practice it can happen. You can do it. You can be successful at it. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. And say it with power and conviction and authority, just as you would somebody else. How is it possible for you to let those words flow through your mouth so easily towards someone else, and let the abundance of your heart speak so loudly towards someone else, but yet so softly towards yourself? How is that possible? You need to raise the volume inside of your own heart, your own mouth, and your own ears towards you. Towards you. That is not being conceited, to be able to affirm that you love you. Affirm that you are beautiful. Affirm that you are strong, that you are intelligent, that you are creative, that you are inspiring, that you are encouraging, that you are a powerhouse, that you can move the world with your words, with your thoughts, with your actions, with your deeds, as long as it is in the right place and met with the right intention. That's what it takes to build very strong self-love and self-confidence. Just constantly affirming every day, several times throughout the day. It's like anything else. It's like exercising. You have to do it in order to see change. You have to exercise your body in order for your body to become stronger, in order for it to contour and shape the way that you want it to. That's the same thing with your mind and with your heart and with your self-love. Self-love comes from the abundance of the heart, abundance of the mind, and abundance of the mouth. What a man or woman speaketh, so is he or she. That's a scripture. Go look it up for yourself. If it was written, and it's been proven throughout time, over and over and over again, as a man or woman speaketh, so is she or he. The same thing works for you as well. If you want self-love, if you want to be able to love yourself, you have to speak it into existence. And that doesn't mean just going around doing like this. It doesn't mean speaking it in your mind. You have to hear yourself say it out loud. Just like you hear yourself say out loud, I hate myself, I'm too big, I'm too short, I'm too brown, I'm too light, my hair is just like you say those things and they come out fluently, easily, that's the same thing you need to say to reverse the low self-esteem into high self-esteem, the lack of love into the abundance of love for yourself, the low confidence into a high confidence, almost to the point where someone is probably saying you're arrogant. Okay, so what? Let them speak what they want to speak, what they think. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you have your sandwich. Believe me, and let me explain your sandwich. If you got a birth certificate, you're going to get a death certificate. What you do in between, that meat, that whatever you put in between those two pieces of paper, that's on you. So why worry about what someone else is thinking about you when they got their own sandwich to make? Do you understand? Are you paying attention? Hello? Okay, I see that you're still there. Fine. Speak those things that be not as if they already were. If you need more love in your life towards you, don't worry about who loves you or who likes you or who doesn't. Because, I'm sorry, this world is full of people that don't like you, even the people that's closest to you. They're not going to encourage you like you need to encourage you. So go ahead, stand in your mirror. Stand in front of your camera. Use your camera phone, girl, and take pictures until that damn phone just won't take no more pictures. And then go buy another one and take some more pictures. Because if you can comment, rate, and all of that on somebody else's pictures, talking about how beautiful they are, why can't you do it for yourself? Why can't you do your own pictures? Why can't you tell yourself how beautiful you are? I don't care that you have a little bit of weight on you. That can be fixed. That can be fixed. All you got to do is go work out. All you got to do is change your eating habits. You know, remove the carbs, remove the sugar, you'll lose the weight. Go, now you ain't got to go pump no iron all hard and stuff like that. You ain't got to do all that. If you want to just cycle, go to a spin class. Go to an aerobics class, yoga. There's so much you can do to change your atmosphere, but it's in you to change it. Nobody can do that for you. Sure, people can sit around and criticize the hell out you, but nobody has. You are the captain of your own ship. You are. Nobody else. If you believe you're beautiful, if you speak over yourself every day, several times a day, that you are beautiful, that you are confident, that you are strong, that you are wise, that you are empowering, that you are motivating, that you are loved, that you love you, that you enjoy you, you're a great person, you're fun, you can have fun all by yourself along with other people. If you keep these affirmations flowing, guess what? They'll flow like water. You see how they kept coming out of me? Because I speak over me. There was a day in my life that I didn't feel that I was appealing to anyone. You know, I felt like I could give a bunch of love out and wouldn't and wasn't worthy of receiving it back. Until one day I had that woosah moment. And I was like, you know what? I'm just as beautiful as anybody else out here. Now, you know, I might not be no supermodel, but I'm not no supermodel because I choose not to be a supermodel. Okay? Those ladies that are supermodels, they choose to live that life. They affirmed out their mouth that they were going to be a supermodel, so they became that. A businesswoman becomes a businesswoman because she thinks about it and because she speaks it constantly. A bodybuilder becomes a bodybuilder because they speak it, they think it constantly, and then they go to the gym and they take an action. So you have to take an action. You have to speak it, you have to think it, you have to take action. Speak it, think it, hear it, take an action. honey doll, you're not too big. And weight, you're not too big. You're where you're supposed to be right now until you speak something different, until you think something different, until you feel so passionately something different about yourself, and it changes. You change it. You're not unattractive either. Just because every girl is not running at your feet, hell, everyone is not supposed to run after you. There's supposed to be one that's supposed to chase the hell out you and love you as much as you love you. You don't need a whole bunch of women chasing behind you to affirm that you are beautiful, that you are strong, that you're empowering, that you're courageous. You don't need a bunch of those. First of all, you need you to chase after you, saying all of those things, and you'll just wind up drawing that one person to you that will confirm what you already know. Okay? Go ahead and build that self-esteem. Go ahead and build that confidence. If you want to lose weight, lose it, but lose it because you want to lose it. Shape your body because you want to shape it. Not because you figure somebody else is going to like you more or love you more or chase after you, making you a date prospect. Be your own date. There's lots of toys out here. I would rather play with a toy. Yes, an adult toy, than to have mischief in my life. Than to have distortion. Is that a good word? Probably not. Oh well, deal with it. Rather than to have discord in my life. I am so perfectly good with building my own self-esteem, my own confidence, loving me. I might not be wrapped in the arms of somebody, but I'm cradled and comforted in the arms of my Creator. And for now, that's enough. I can do things to make me feel that warm and fuzzy feeling without another human interacting with me. Again, we do need other people. We were not put on this planet to be by ourselves. But you have to step back and hold on and wait a minute and take care of yourself until that person comes out the atmosphere, the right one for you. I'm going to talk about in another segment and some more content about ways to comfort yourself, ways to keep yourself balanced, content. I'm going to talk about that because all too often we get into situations that sometimes it's not, we so want to be with someone else to confirm who we are, what we are to ourselves, that it winds up being a disaster because come to find out they have no self-love for themselves. Their confidence and self-esteem is low, and so they just push yours down too, or attempt to. Now me personally, she not having that. Ain't nobody moving my self-love. Ain't nobody moving my confidence. Ain't nobody moving my self-esteem. Not in a downward motion. No ma'am, no ma'am. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I worked too hard to build my foundation of myself to allow anybody to come into my atmosphere and tear down what I've built. Yeah. So you good. You good. Just start working on you. Start doing those affirmations. There's lots of them on the internet. There's lots of them right here on YouTube. Find you some. Find you some that works for you. And start saying them. Start writing them down. If you're a writer, write in a book. Write on your mirrors. I do that a lot of times. In fact, I got to get some stuff to clean off one of my mirrors now, because I wrote in ink that marker that doesn't come off very easily. Write on your mirrors, or write on a piece of paper on a sticky tab what you feel about you, what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're going to accomplish. Stop trying to start doing. Write, you know, if you plan to lose weight, write your plan of action. How are you going to do it? If you're not a workout junkie, no problem. No problem. Because working out is not for everybody. But at least change your eating habits. As the weight begins to move, you're going to make another decision. You're going to decide to work out. You know why? Because you're not going to want that flabby skin. You're not going to want that skin sagging. So you're going to begin to work out with weights so that you can make that skin go back in. Right? So anyway, ladies, that's all I have. Thank you so much for taking out your time to listen to me. Thank you so much for beginning to work on your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-love. If you like this video, I would like for you to do a couple of things for me. Thumbs up. Go ahead. You could hit it now. You should have hit it earlier in the video, but you can hit it now. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you a dime to like it. The other thing is, there is someone else that needs to hear this message too. Just like you needed it for you, someone else needs it for them. Share it. Doesn't cost you a dime to share it either. Okay? Last thing. If you want to see what I'm talking about beyond now, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of great content that I'm adding, that I will be adding over the coming weeks and months, hopefully. Because the same things that I share with you are the same things that help me. And that's why I'm sharing it. Everything that I speak about is from personal experience, knowledge of, opinions of my own. Okay? So be sure to subscribe so that you can stay up on what I'm talking about, okay? Thank you so much. Once again, this is Toy with Love Between Two Women. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening, morning, whatever it is. Remember to love you, cherish you, honor you, adore you. Put yourself up on the pedestal and stop putting other people up there. Most of them don't belong there, no way.